the coupe jerky, see if I can fit it. Yeah. It didn't work, so I gave it to one of my bitches. I said to jump out of bed, for real. Get what I did. Woke up the next day, move out of bed. Me and my kid. Yeah. I took the hard away. Didn't know how to sell crack. I was giving that hard away. So fuck it up, I had to borrow play. That shit took my heart away. But I've been through harder days. Fuck that. I was just in New York in the Hummer. Looking for soul. I ain't asked now, nigga, for nothing. I took the hard away. Thug pulled me over, coming with the dope. They took my heart away. One liquor for my nigga that gone. Thug holiday. Jumping it hard away. Hard away. I ain't asked now, nigga, for nothing. I took the hard away. Thug pulled me over, coming with the dope. They took my heart away. Hard away. Hard away. Hard away. Jumping it hard away. I'm number one like I'm Penny. I used to shot Jackie Penny. Now I go fuck up this.
Sports, no bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Yards as he's tackled at the 20. On first and 10, Black. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds is inside the 15-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Lance. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Eluding the pressure right. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Black. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. John Franklin Myers. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And this one's right through, making a 14-3 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Black. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Black. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and then connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quinn Williams able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a give. Running left is Harris. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. to throw on 3rd and goal. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them, in with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
They go quickly here out to Moore. Tally, that is catch number 1 for them in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they'll run with Nwandu. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. AFC title game, second quarter action. 2 minutes to play. 2nd down and 8. Here's Lance to throw it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This will be taken at the 10. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Black setting up the screen. Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Black. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On the give, this is Harris. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press in, try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Nwogu going to get it on the counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Moore, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down. Now a give running left is Nwogu. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Lance sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
2nd down and goal. Lance. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way up near the 25. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Black. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Taylor, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Off of play action, here's Lance. On the move to his left. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kene Nwangu. 27 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Sanders. They open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. That deficit stays right where it is. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Lance going to throw. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Lance. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Throwing again on second down. Lance drops this off with Nwangu. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Lance with a tap forward on the Jet sweep. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will bump the lead up to 26. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. To throw on second down. Black. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
80 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl. Lance going to sneak it.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak. No place to go.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Sanders now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted ruins, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Black. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Back to throw. Black. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash, dropped at the one. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
Regular. Titanic might whip in the hood, I'm not regular. I just brought my skin, baby. Oh, you think I give a fuck because I'm rich, baby? Come on, baby, that's that sex and have a rich, baby. She said, I thought you ain't do that, well, you just live, baby. Young nigga know I ain't chain on who's my skin, baby. Yeah. I don't think they like me, but when I drop this song, I know they'll get excited. Yeah, she was homie girl, but now that girl is my bitch. I like them girls that do that camming and that's right. I just ran up on my pants. 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 She give me hit that be my grand. 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 Got addicted to the road. Got addicted to the sex. Got addicted to the force. Got addicted to the rag. Man, these boys be doing the moves, and I swear that he's a fast. Man, this girl wanna give me brain. Man, we could that be my grand. Man, we could that be my grand. Yeah, we could that be my grand. Yeah, we could that be my grand. Yeah, we could that be my grand. Back on shit, then I might migrate. Anywhere you go, there's a nigga gon' hit. I don't want some shit, but the damn police. All blue honey, so watch my face. Yeah, stay so fresh, so clean, they like me. I want more supreme than I hype this. Only blue, no green, only side me. I can make a whole lot of ride. Jeremy got up on my toes, act like hockey. Made her get down on the bottom, then she stopped me. Pull up extra icy, I'm not playing hockey. Niggas think I'm weird and they don't really like me.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, nigga, I'm still fucking with you. Still waters run deep. Still Snoop Dogg and D.R.E. Nah, nigga, guess who's back? Still doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Check me out.
It's still Dre Day, nigga. AK, nigga. Though I roam the block, can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How, nigga, my last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna know how I feel about it.
You ain't up on things.
Dr. Dre is the name, I'm ahead of my game. Still puffin' relief, still fuckin' the beats. Still not loving police. Still rock my khakis with a cup and a crease. Still got love for the streets, reppin' 213. Still the beat bang, still doing my thing. Since I left, ain't too much change. Still
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
hitting them corners and them lolos.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the key.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
hitting them corners and them lolos.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the key. The last time you heard from me, I lost the fence. Well, hell, me and Snoop, we dipping again. Get my ear to the streets. Signed Eminem, Hayes, triple platinum, doing 50 a week. Still, I stay close to the heat. And even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet. My life's like a soundtrack, I wrote to the beat. Street rap like Cali beat, I smoke till I'm asleep. Wake up in the AM, compose a beat. I bring the fire to your soaking in your seat. It's not a fluke, it's been tried, I'm the truth. Since turn out the lights from the world-class wrecking crew. I'm still at it, after mathematics. In the home of drive-bys and acmatics. Swap meet, sticky green and bad traffic. I dip through, then I get good. See how I'm
Representing for the gangsters all across the world.
still
Hitting them corners and them lolos.
still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the beat.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
Hitting them corners and them lolos.
still taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the D.R.E. It ain't nothing but more hot shit. Another classic CD for y'all to vibe with. Whether you're cooling on the corner with your fly bitch, lay back in the shack, play this track. I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still hitting them corners and them lolos.
I'll break your neck, damn near put your face in your lap. Niggas try to be the king or the ace is back. life, get money, spend time out the hood, take their moms out the hood, hit my boys off with jobs. No more living hard, barbecues every day, driving fancy cars. Still gon' get mine, get hard.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
Hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. It's the beat.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
Hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. It's the beat.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world.
Still
Hitting them corners and them lolos, girl.
Still taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. It's the DRE.
Right back up in your motherfucking ass. 9-5 plus 4 minutes. Add that shit up. DRE.